The sudden death of former Zambian President Edgar Lungu on June 5, 2025, has plunged the nation into a state of political uncertainty, raising urgent questions about the future of Zambia's multi-party democracy. Lungu, who led the country from 2015 to 2021, was a deeply polarizing figure, yet he remained a unifying force within the opposition Patriotic Front, PF. His passing leaves a leadership vacuum that threatens to destabilize the already fragmented opposition landscape ahead of the 2026 general elections. As Zambia grapples with the implications of his death, analysts warn that the absence of a strong opposition figure could tilt the political balance in favor of the ruling United Party for National Development, UPND, led by President Hakainde Hichilema. Lungu's political journey began in the aftermath of President Michel Sada's death in 2014, when he emerged as a compromise candidate within the PF. His modest demeanor and ability to bridge internal party divisions helped him secure the presidency in 2015. During his tenure, Lungu oversaw significant infrastructure development and introduced the National Health Insurance Scheme in 2018, marking a shift in Zambia's approach to healthcare financing. However, his administration also faced mounting economic challenges, including a sharp decline in copper prices, rising foreign debt, and electricity shortages caused by droughts. These factors culminated in Zambia becoming the first African country to default on its debt during the COVID-19 pandemic, triggering inflation and a dramatic devaluation of the national currency. Politically, Lungu's legacy is marked by both reform and repression. While he implemented constitutional changes in 2016, his government was criticized for authoritarian tendencies, including the suppression of independent media and the repeated arrest of opposition leader Hichilema. After losing the 2021 election, Lungu initially retired from active politics, but remained a powerful figure with a loyal base. In 2023, he resumed leadership of the PF and was later selected as the presidential candidate for the newly formed Tonse Alliance, signaling a potential rematch with Hichilema in 2026. However, Zambia's constitutional court disqualified him from running, citing that his 2015-2016 term constituted a full term, thereby barring him from seeking a third. The court's decision sparked controversy, with critics accusing the UPND of manipulating legal mechanisms to weaken the opposition. Lungu's disqualification intensified internal divisions within the PF, which has struggled to maintain cohesion since its electoral defeat. His death now exacerbates this crisis, leaving the party without a clear successor and diminishing its ability to mount a credible challenge in the upcoming elections. The PF's leadership vacuum could lead to further fragmentation, undermining the opposition's role as a democratic counterweight. Beyond the political ramifications, Lungu's death has ignited a wave of public emotion and speculation. His supporters mourn the loss of a leader they viewed as a champion of national development, while others reflect on the authoritarian aspects of his rule. The government's handling of his funeral arrangements, including disputes over the location of his burial, has added to the tension. Some observers interpret these actions as attempts to politicize his legacy and consolidate power ahead of the elections. In the broader context, Lungu's passing symbolizes the fragility of Zambia's democratic institutions. Without a strong opposition figure to rally dissenting voices, the risk of democratic backsliding looms large. The PF must now navigate a complex terrain of internal rivalries, public expectations, and strategic recalibration. Meanwhile, the UPND faces its own challenges, including economic recovery, governance reforms, and maintaining public trust. As Zambia stands at a crossroads, the ghost of Edgar Lungu continues to haunt its political landscape. His absence is felt not only in the corridors of power, but also in the hearts of citizens who saw him either a flawed leader or a symbol of resistance. The coming months will test the resilience of Zambia's democracy, the adaptability of its political actors, and the capacity of its institutions to uphold the principles of pluralism and accountability. Whether the nation can move beyond the shadow of Lungu and embrace a new chapter remains an open question, one that will shape the future of Zambian politics for years to come.